Yes, dude, I hate having a wiener, a pecker, a Peter Piper, a penis, dude, whatever you want to call it, okay? I despise this stupid thing. Every day, I wake up and am repeatedly reminded that I have one, and it sucks so freaking much. Oh my goodness. Honestly, bro, I am ashamed of the fact that I even have one. That's for a variety of reasons, okay? But one of the main reasons is that I get hard from a lot of stupid, blatantly non-sexual things. And I know it's a very normal male experience for that sort of thing to happen. But look, dude, I freaking hate it. I hate the feeling of clearly not wanting to get down and dirty, but meanwhile, my body says otherwise. It's truly an awful sensation, and the best way I can actually describe it is that it is physically sickening, like nauseating even, dude. It feels freaking terrible whenever I get an erection, for instance. It just feels sickening, okay? It makes me feel sick to my stomach. And best of all, it happens against my will, meaning it feels like I'm being freaking violated every single time, and I hate it. I hate how my body just randomly picks when it wants to react like this, okay? I know it's kind of like a canon male experience for a lot of people to just be sitting completely still, and then for no reason whatsoever, the guy downstairs randomly decides now is the time to go get yourself a one-way ticket and come on down to Boner Town, and then decides to just get up for no reason. And it's like, buddy, nothing happened. I don't know what you think is going on, because I just want to let you know, bro, we are not getting play right now, you freaking moron. Sit back down, you feel me? It is genuinely so freaking annoying, bro. I can't even put into words how that makes me feel, okay? Additionally, it's also just frustrating even when he doesn't have his head up high, okay? Without getting into too much detail, because this is a YouTube video, and I don't really want to just be, you know, the grown man online talking about his wiener or whatever. That's a little bit weird, so I'll try to keep it as PG as I possibly can. Look, even with pants on, okay, the little fella, he's still kind of visible, slightly, okay? I don't know if other people notice, but I definitely do, and it is incredibly annoying to me. Especially in pajamas. Oh my goodness, dude. Pajamas are like super duper comfy, right? They're super comfy to wear around the house. You know, they're just great relaxation clothes all around, right? However, I just cannot stand how obvious it is whenever I'm wearing pajamas that I got a freaking flute in my case, dude. I don't even know why it makes me feel so terrible, because like normally there aren't even other people around to see me wearing pajamas, but it still makes me feel terrible, and I do not like it whatsoever. Okay? That's probably a bit of like body dysmorphia or something like that. I don't really know what you would call it, but I cannot freaking stand it. I hate knowing that it's visible at all times. You know what I mean? And look, okay, I know I'm biased, okay, for a variety of reasons, but the main one is that, and I feel like I gotta say this in practically every single video now, but I'm asexual, okay? Bit of a lore drop, but I consider myself as more of like a sex-repulsed asexual, basically meaning that that entire idea, the thought of doing that stuff is like super duper icky to me. So no good. Icky, get away, dude. So of course I'm gonna be grossed out by my thing, okay? I want literally nothing to do with it. It genuinely gets on my nerves so much that I even have it in the first place, okay? It gets on my nerves that I just have to have it. Like, why does something even have to be there? Does anything have to be there at all, dude? It takes up too much space, and it just freaking sucks, okay? And I don't say that because I'm trying to imply that, like, I'm, as the youngsters say, packing by any means. In fact, I've never even measured the dang thing, so consider that a little bit of further proof just as to how much I do not care for the thing at all. But genuinely, I do not understand why it has to be there. Why does there have to be this tiny little thing in between my legs? It's so annoying. Not to mention, it's rather painful having it too, at least in my case, okay? And that's for two reasons, okay? Number one, I like to sit crisscross applesauce basically all the time. And let's just say, something I always end up doing is trying to readjust my legs just a teeny weeny bit, and then somehow I always accidentally end up crushing my own freaking balls with my foot. So that's definitely a great experience to go through all the time. It happens to me basically at least once a week at this point. And somehow I still haven't learned from my freaking mistake and just like, I don't know, not done that.
Minor miscalculation. Please stand back while the Computron program
sends radiating pain all throughout your testicles. Zap! Look, okay, that's one thing, alright? The other thing is something I mentioned in another video. I made a video called I Flirted with a Guy and Got Blue-balled. True story, by the way. Really wish it wasn't, but it is. Totally recommend watching it, by the way. And honestly, that experience is just an extra special kind of awful, dude. It hurts so much, bro, and I can't even... Ugh. Dude, it's terrible. So yeah, in conclusion, right, my issue with it is that it gets hard whenever I don't want it to, it takes up too much freaking space, and also it's genuinely painful to have. Also, dude, don't even get me started on morning wood. That is just like ridiculously uncomfortable, and I know there's like definitely a biological purpose for it. It's like regulating your hashtag hormones or whatever, dude. But like, does it have to happen? Like, can't we do it in a different way or something like that? Can it like get erect, but like in reverse or something? Does it have to stick out at a perfect 90-degree angle? I don't really understand why we're doing this, okay? Bodies are weird, man. Now look, okay, I know someone is definitely going to say this in my comments or on my Discord server or something like that, okay? So I have to preface this. I do seriously not think that this is a transgender thing, okay? I don't want the female equivalent. Honestly, that'd be disgusting in my opinion, okay? Far worse than having what I have now, okay? What I'm getting at is that I just do not want genitals in general, okay? I don't understand why I have to freaking have this thing in between my legs at all. Like, does it have to be there? Like, does it really have to be? I don't even know what else a human being could do if we didn't have one to, like, do all that same freaking stuff, but I don't care, man. Give me something else. So, like, yes, technically a potential solution, okay? In my case, that would kind of help a teeny weeny bit would be woke buzzword alert, HRT, but to be honest with you, I really don't think that would help me in the exact way that I want it to. In fact, it would probably make things a lot worse for me in a variety of different ways that I don't really want to get to in this video because it's kind of a big topic. So I really don't think it'd be for me, okay? Without getting too into it. The other option, which is a little more flattering in my opinion, would just be to get the stupid thing chopped off. But no, actually that's sarcasm. That would sound freaking terrible. Okay? Like, what would I do? Get the thing replaced with a tube or something? Honestly, I haven't done a whole lot of research on the topic, but I don't think it'd be for me. In my opinion, it sounds kind of, like, unnatural. No offense to anyone who has actually undergone that procedure or whatever, okay? But in my personal view, I just kind of think it feels a little weird to imagine that. You get what I mean? Like, it's kind of like getting your arm chopped off and then replacing with, like, a bionicle one that only has, like, 2 fingers, sort of like one of Finn's robotic arms from Adventure Time or something. You get what I mean? Like, that's gotta give you some sort of weird body dysmorphia or something, you feel me? Besides, even if I overlooked that bit, if anyone actually found out that I didn't have a freaking rod, then I would just, like, never hear the end of it, and I think that would be terrible for me, and I think I'd probably just want to end it there. You get what I mean? So yeah, right now, I just feel kind of stuck. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Should I just keep on trucking with what I have, or do I just try to find help somehow? I mean, I don't even know, like, how I would find help. See a therapist, obviously. That'd probably be the #1 bet, right? But I don't know. It's problematic, dude. Even if I do just try to thug it out, I mean, like, and just try to pretend that it's not there. Like, that could definitely help in a sense, okay? But, you know, not in a gay way or anything, but it's just like, I'm always thinking about it, dude. But you get what I mean though, okay? Like, genuinely, it's something always on my mind. Basically, every single second of the day, I am constantly reminded of the fact that it's there. And it drives me mad, okay? I hate knowing that it's there. I just hate knowing that it's there, dude. It's like being schizophrenic and then just, like, having, like, the faint thought in the back of your head that there's, like, some guy in your wall, probably, okay? Like, look, dude, you don't even know who he is. You don't know what he wants. You just know that he's there, but you don't want him there. Go away, dude. Go home, please. Honestly, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, okay? But I guess time will tell if I ever get over this. Here's hoping. Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up now because I don't really have anything else to say, and I've kind of been rambling at this point. So yeah. Moral of the story, honestly, I'm not sure if I got one this time. I suppose either ignore it, which is probably not the right move, or try to get help. That one's probably the best bet. Honestly, I might want to get help myself, potentially, because it's seeming like a little bit problematic, perhaps? But, you know, that's that's just a hunch, okay? Hunch alert. Well, whatever. Okay. Anywho, though, yeah. So I want to mention that I have a Discord server now. If you want to join, the link is in the description. Come on in, hang out with people, hang out with me too, because I'm always there. Yeah, it'll be a blast. Also, take a look-see here. We got Gato Finglo fan art. This stuff is awesome, as per usual. Take a look-see. Finally, I want to mention that I have a channel membership if you are interested. Of course, it's $4.99 a month, not $5, $4.99. That is $4.99. Don't feel obligated to pay for it if this is the first video you've seen from me. It is just like, if you really feel like you want to support me, then consider it, okay? You don't got to do it if you don't want to, but you know, I'm just throwing it out there if you feel like it, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!